November 2019, paper 1, again non-calculator. Consider 11CA, this is a combination formula. 11CA is 11 factorial over A factorial times 9 factorial. Find the value of A, which is for 2 marks. There is a formula in the formula booklet, which is NCR is n factorial over R factorial times n minus R factorial. If I'll compare this with n is my 11, A is my R, which is what? R factorial, A factorial. So definitely 9 factorial is my n minus R factorial. N is already my 11, so 11 minus 2 gives me 9. So definitely my R value is 2. So R here is 2, which is basically your A. A is 2. Second, hence or otherwise find the coefficient of the term in x raised to 9 in x plus 3 bracket raised to 11. So I'm using any term. So I'm using any term formula, NCR a raised to n minus r times b raised to r. This formula is not given in a formula booklet. You have to remember that. In the given problem, my a is x, b is 3 and n is 11. So I'm substituting n is 11, r I don't know which number of term gives me x raised to 9, so I'm keeping r as r. A is x, 11 minus r times b is 3, 3 raised to r. Now we can see that there is only one term of x, which is x raised to 11 minus r, and they are asking x raised to 9. So I'm comparing x raised to 11 minus r with x raised to 9. So 11 minus r is basically 9. So then r is equal to 2. I'm substituting this r value to here in this given equation. So 11c2 x raised to 11 minus 2 times 3 raised to 2. I'm using the same formula of NCR, 11 factorial over 2 factorial times 11 minus 2 factorial. X raised to 11 minus 2 is x raised to 9 and 3 raised to 2 is basically 9. Now simplify this. 11 factorial is 11 factorial, 2 factorial is 2 times 1 and 11 minus 2 is basically 9 factorial. You can see the biggest factorial is 11 factorial and nearest factorial is 9 factorial. So you don't need to write down 11 up to 1. You just write down 11 times 10 times 9 factorial, because I know that 9 factorial is 9 times 8 times 7 into up to 1. So we already have 9 in the denominator, so I am cancelling that. This 9 as it is, x raised to 9 as it is. Now we are left with 11 times 10 over 2 times 1. 2 times 1, 2 times 5 is 10. So 11 times 5 is 55 times 9 is 495, x raised to 9. But this is not your final answer, because if you read the question, they just want coefficient. If they say coefficient, you have to write down by saying that coefficient of x raised to 9 is 495. If you write down like this, you may lose your 1 mark, because they are not asking to find out the term in x raised to 9. They are asking coefficient of x raised to 9, which is 495. Thank you.